Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my first day and Friday of this week. On my first day I got up, got a shower and change, head downstairs and I was just listening to a bit of music, worked on some illustrations, did a bit of colouring in, played on Subway Surfer. My mum was up and we were watching a bit of TV, and my dad had got back from work, gone off to bed, and then he got up and went off to the shops. My older brother, sister and younger brother were at work, and younger sister is back up at uni. I was then working on some illustrations and doing a bit of colouring in and playing with my boot out dolls. Then I was just watching a bit of Doctor 2 and I watched a bit of Moulin Rouge off Disney Plus. As I started watching that and then ended up falling asleep, so I finished watching that. Probably one of my favourite musicals ever. Then I had some lunch, I had some sandwiches and a cup of tea, and then went off on a ginormous walk, and I got some flash stats that I'm going to show you guys now. It was a lovely walk, the last day of sunshine before we are going to be getting a week's worth of rain and more rain, and I'm alright with that. I love the sun and sun of rain, I find it really calming, and as long as I'm not out in it, it's fine, and I just hope that we can get some sunshine back soon. And apparently it's just going to be like light showers instead of like lots of rain. So hopefully in between those showers we could get some nice weather and I could get out on my walks. And then I had a look around the charge shops. Wasn't really anything that took my fancy, and no dolls, still no dolls. Hopefully I can find some more doll finds soon. And then I went off and got myself a hot chocolate, found the best hot chocolate thing ever. They are so good, and I had a white chocolate and raspberry hot chocolate. Sat on a bench and had that. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I then made way back home and I got caught in the leaving of school for the end of the day, whilst of course there was kids everywhere. It was a bloody nightmare, and I was like, this is just wild. There were kids running everywhere. Finally got back in one piece. I got home, I then watched the Aussie soaps, wrote a bit of my journal, and was just working on some new illustrations and played with one of my pre-set dolls, and was watching some stuff on record that I needed to watch. And I've been getting back into watching Father Brown, and my dad was back from being at the shops and just sort of stuff around the house, and I was just then playing on Subway Surfer. And my older brother got back from being at work, and he'd gone off to the gym and got back and then went off to rugby training. And then my younger brother got back from being at work and he was on his Xbox being very loud and crazy as per usual. That's simply for you. I was then tidying in my office as this is a little bit messy from where I've been working on illustrations and doing lots of new colouring pages. And then for tea we had spaghetti bolognese, which was so delicious, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I then watched the UK soaps, and we got an Anne and Mackenzie scene which is so good in Emmerdale. I really hope they get together. I then finished watching the UK soaps and was just watching a bit of Shadowhunters. Love Malik so much, they're just so adorable, and I've been watching that and Teen Wolf a lot at the moment. And then I was just reading a bit of the Marble Society. The Marble Society is such a great read, can't put the thing down, and had a cup of tea and some of my biscuits. And last night I was up in the night with a bit of a toothache, and that's finally gone now, thank God. Had some painkillers for that, and that helped a lot. And so I was so tired that I went to bed very early and had a really good night's sleep. And then I got up for my Friday, and I got showered and changed, head downstairs, had some toast and a cup of tea, and was watching a bit of TV, listening to a bit of music, played up Subway Surfer. My dad had work, so did my older brother, sister and younger brother. I'm back to work next month, cannot wait. 8 months off, fingers crossed there's nothing that derails that. Looking good so far, and apparently we're not in a pandemic anymore, as we're below average, which is great news, and things are looking up as long as people stay sensible, wear the mask and stuff. And yeah, with the vaccine rolling out like it is, it's going well, and that's good news. And I then was just watching some stuff on record and some TikToks, did 2 new TikToks and put those up, and then I was just watching some vlogs. My mum had gone back to bed, she'd been up at night, and my dad had got back from work and got off fishing with my uncle, and I then was just listening to a bit of music, and my mum is now up and she's watching the news, and I was just doing some work on a short story that I'm working on my phone, often it's on my phone, which is going pretty well. White Spot, Stay Back, You Don't Want Any White Spot, and me and my family friend I used to work with, who plays top rugby with me and my older sister and brother, and also plays rugby with my older sister, is going to be coming to get me, and we're going off to the garden centre, which should be good. And we're going to be going to a different garden centre. We're going to be doing lots of different garden centres, going around doing a little garden centre tour, which should be fun. We're going to be meeting at 2 originally, but now it's going to be 3 instead, which means I'll be able to watch the Aussie Soup, which are about 2ish anyway, like 1ish, 2ish. So I'll be able to watch these before going off to the garden centre with her. And my mum is going down to lots of stuff down to my grandparents, so I'll have to take a key in case when I get back she's not back. I don't want to be stuck outside, especially if it's going to be raining. And I'm now off to go have myself some lunch and watch the Aussie soaps, and then going to be getting ready to go off to the garden centre with my family friend, which should be fun. Hopefully be able to get some nice flashlights from the different garden centre. It's exciting because I haven't been to this garden centre before, so looking forward to looking around there, having a good nose around there. And yeah, I shall see you later on with a bit more of the vlog. Bye. I had a lovely time at the garden centre with my family friend. We had a lovely look around there, and it's just so therapeutic. I love going to the garden centres, and it was really peaceful. There wasn't many people there, so it was quite nice and quiet, and to just have a lovely look around there was really good. And it was the first time going to this garden centre, so it was quite exciting, lots of things to see. And I thought there was a cafe, but there was not. So afterwards we got drinks from Crystal Coffee Co, where one of my ex-colleagues works now, and she makes really good cakes. So I had a white chocolate and raspberry hot chocolate, but I had it in a frappe instead, and a bit of Biscoff brownie. And she makes such great cakes, and she doesn't like the raspberry and white chocolate frappes or hot chocolates, so she calls them monstrosities. So whenever I get it now, I'm always like, oh, how can I do this monstrosities? And she's so lovely. I used to think she didn't like me very much when we worked together, but it just turned out that she just was the kick at the butt I needed, because I was a little bit timid when she first started, and she gave me the kick at the butt that I needed. And I'm looking forward to getting back to work next month. I was a little bit nervous, but she gave me a bit of a motivational speech. She's like, you'll be fine, you're gonna ace it and stuff, and that was definitely what I needed. Looking forward to getting back there. And it would be weird with some of the colleagues not returning, but I'm happy that they are enjoying their new ventures. And I got a load of lovely fast stats that I'm going to show you guys now. I love Falafel Toffee so much. It just makes me so happy, and it's just such a lovely afternoon, and it's such lovely weather. It was looking a bit gloomy, but the sun's come out now, which should be good. And that frappe that I had was delicious. Me and my family friend sat around the corner as they have some tables outside and had our drinks and cakes, I'm going to show you guys a photo of the frappe I had now. These frappes are so delicious, have them all the time. And then we went off to the co-op and saw one of my other colleagues who's now working in co-op, who hadn't seen in ages, so I had a nice chat with him quickly. And me, my Friday friend and my other colleague that is still working in co-op are going to plan to meet up soon, go in the bear garden, have a catch up, which should be good. So we're going to try to sort that out soon. I then got dropped back home and I went to let myself back in as my mum's done at my grandparents' house, but my key, I thought was in my pocket, was actually in my coat pocket, but I had put it in my trouser pocket. I've obviously moved it into my coat pocket because I couldn't find the key, so of course I was freaking out. Luckily my younger brother was home from work. If he hadn't been home from work, I'd been screwed, so of course he let me in, and I found the key in my jacket, and I had the last bit of my frappe, and my dog is currently barking because the wind has blown the door, because it's a little bit windy, and yeah, he's just being crazy because my dad's fishing with my uncle at the moment, and he's a very man's dog, so of course whenever my dad goes to work, or if he's out, he's always barking like mad. And I am now off to go down to my grandparents' house and check in on them, as my mum is down there, and I said if I get back in time I'd pop in to see them. And the ice cream man is here, so maybe he's barking to get ice cream, who knows. He does like ice cream because his old owner used to give him ice cream all the time, bless him. And I am then going to be getting ready for touch rugby, and then it's the last one where we do touch rugby at the moment, so we're going to be moving it to Thursday nights again instead of Friday nights. So I think we're going to be having a little barbecue, all being well with the weather. I'm not quite sure if that's going ahead, so if not, I've got pizza for tea anyway, so that should be good. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week, or have a lovely rest of your Friday and a great weekend ahead. I shall see you with a new vlog very soon. Bye.